Monster. I will check, I promise. I'm gonna do that just now. Leafy, I don't know what's not accepting you. I've been trying.
Okay.
Hi, Chrissy.
There we go. All right. So let's see. Can you turn that down a little bit, babe? Thank you. All right. So we will do the one where she's super mean to her mom first. Is either her mom or her dad. I hate that I don't label all my videos. Okay.
We got all the time in the world. Don't worry. We did not have any tea. We did not have any awareness raised tonight. And I'm so glad that we met you, because this is just a reflection of what's happening on this platform. And it doesn't matter where you come from. You need to make a noise about this as a collective.
Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Is this one it? Okay. It was after this one. Maybe before it.
I'm glad I met all of you too. Happy to meet you, be here with you, and talk about this, because I'm sorry, from the moment you guys came in, I was like, okay, here we go. Red flag, wave that shit.
I'll know as soon as I play
Okay,
it.
Chrissy Bear, you want to come in, Mama? We've got time, everybody, don't worry.
In actual life. Yes, all I want is money, because again.
Oh, well, there's this one. We'll play this one.
In actual life. Because again. It's the only way I can sustain myself. In actual life. Yes, all I want is money, because again. It's the only way I can sustain myself. In actual life. Because again.
There's that one with her saying all she wants is money, but I've got really good ones.
Well, hold on. She's sitting on TikTok, validating herself by telling you that.
Mm-hmm.
That is rage bait right there.
Yes, ma'am. It gets dirty. It gets very dirty.
I'm shocked that this girl has the audacity to sit on social media playing victim so casually.
Mm-hmm. I've even got the call to SSDI. She has an open investigation on herself. I don't know if you know what SSDI is here. SSDI is just like SSI, Social Security income, or Social Security disability income.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So she doesn't file her taxes in America for TikTok or anything else. So she's been hiding all of her income, and her and another person called SSDI, and she openly admitted to them trying to prove a point to TikTok, but little does she know that she just opened a really big can of worms, and let them know that she hasn't been filing her taxes.
Whoa. This girl has the guts to challenge
Yep.
the law.
Here, we'll just play that. It gets good. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
we may spend about 25 minutes on this if you're okay with it.
Please stop explaining yourself. I've given you all the time in the world. You take it.
Okay.
Any of my moms know how to play with these boxes? Go ahead.
It's a little glitchy, and then it goes on.
We gotta go first, so I'm gonna go first because, like, It's me, like, talking. So I have a personal question. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so for the SSDI or SSI, so if I'm earning money on TikTok, do I have to report it to the SSDI or SSI, let them know that I'm earning money on that platform?
Yes. If you're on disability and you're working, and even though you're still performing a service to get paid for it, then yes, you do have to report it. You are subject to an income limit. SSI has stricter income limits than the SSDI. SSDI, you can earn $1,620 gross per month without it affecting your benefits. SSI is a little bit different.
I have SSDI.
Okay.
I have SSDI, and I was wondering, so if it's under that amount, because I know it is per month, do I still have to consider it reported?
Oh, shoot. My thumb.
It's okay. Oh, you're pretty.
Oh, no, stop it.
Holy shit.
You.
You're so pretty.
This is Faith, though,
Sorry,
you
I'm a
guys.
little lost. What does that mean?
Will you be filing taxes on the earnings at the end of the year?
Will I be filing taxes on money that I make? Yeah, I file taxes.
Yeah, so what she's saying is, are you planning on filing your taxes?
Well, my parents file it for me. I don't deal with it. I'm disabled.
But it's your own return, or is it a joint return?
It's both. Because my parents are my caregivers, and then I file my own taxes.
You can't be claimed on two different tax records.
No.
If you're an adult,
Yeah, I file my own, and my parents file theirs. Sorry, I got it confused.
okay.
A lot.
So, and what day of the month did you say you get your check on?
Friday? Usually.
We don't pay checks on Fridays. You know, if it's the first, the third.
Oh, what day of the month or day of the week? Day of the month? It's the
Day of the
third.
month.
Okay.
So as long as you stay under the $1,620, you're okay. But yes, you do have to report it. So when you start doing that type of work, then we would put it into the system showing that you reported it. And then if something happens, let's say 6 months down the road and you stop working, then you call us and say, hey, I've stopped working. When you're on disability and you go back to work, you get what they call a trial work period. So for the first 9 months, basically you can pretty much earn as much as you want, but after those 9 months, you have an extended period of eligibility, which is an extra 36 months. But during those 36 months, you under the 1620. Any month that you're over, then you're not due a payment for that month.
Yeah, of course.
She acts very ignorant to everything she should know after 35 years.
Yeah, she says she's 28.
Yeah.
She also said to me that when I was explaining to her, how about you just get people to transfer money directly into it, She's like, oh, you can do that? Like a kid. Like, oh my goodness, I didn't know you could do that. And I'm like, dude, don't play with, like, in my head, I'm thinking, don't play with me, girl. Like, what's wrong? She is not mentally challenged.
No.
She is.
When I tell you Faith is very educated, she's very smart in her own way. She's calculated.
She's very manipulative and calculated, and she knew exactly. She also said that she's out here trying to teach people and raise awareness and inspire. Someone who's not confident, someone who is not intelligent, someone who's not calculated would not say that. She actually has a complex. She actually has a superiority complex, and she feels entitled because she believes that she can dupe anybody. She believes that she is capable of making anybody believe her bullshit.
Yep. And that's an everyday thing for her.
But she doesn't keep up with her lies because there are people like she was just speaking right now saying her parents file her taxes and then she files her taxes and they're her caregivers, which have, if she's able to, I just need to put this out here, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but for me, if she's able to tap the screen and accept a match or tap the screen and request to battle somebody, she's able to tap the screen or touch a keypad and do her taxes herself.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, but this gets good. I mean, this lady calls her out pretty much in a very respectful way, like you.
Go ahead and press play. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just confused because everyone's, in all honesty, I'm working at TikTok. I started making money, and TikTok is paying me, but it's always under that 16-20 limit. It always has been.
Yeah. You just want to make sure that you do have it report in our system because you don't want somebody getting mad at you and calling it in saying you're cheating and you're not reporting it. So
Yeah. So do I just tell you? Do I just tell you like I did?
You have to. So let's just say
how long have you been there?
you have to because
I know. I'm saying, do I just tell her now?
well, just say
I can put it in for you, but the social that was entered in the system, does that belong to you or does it belong to someone else that starts with
No,
the
that belongs to me. I just don't want him to know it because he's my friend and he's trying to help. But like, he doesn't need to know that. But yes, that is mine.
So I can take your report. Are you willing to disclose the employer, the rate of pay, things like that?
I don't know the rate of pay because it changes. It's TikTok.
So can you give me an average, like how frequently does it pay you?
If I make money that week, Wednesday.
What?
Every week. If I make money.
And just an average, what usually do you make every time you get paid?
I could make $50 one month. I could make $600 the other month. So I don't really
How
know.
long have you been doing this for?
I've started more consistently in the past year. So, like this year, I've started more consistently. I've had my account for 2 years, but I wasn't able to get into it. Someone hacked my account, so I wasn't able to get into it until May of this year. So,
Thank you, Ketchup. Sorry, quick question.
Yeah.
These are all blatant lies. Won't this get her into trouble, like this itself get her into trouble? Because everything that she is saying, firstly, even if she is truly ignorant, which we know she's not, she's lying through her teeth because the numbers show differently. Also, if her stats are showing what you showed, or even half of that, she's liable for taxes. She's liable for she is a human being who is part of a society that's working class because she's admitting it.
Yes. So what I'm thinking is going to happen, there was a lady named Slot 7.0, 2.0, whatever the hell name she was on that day, who in a sense did the same thing kind of a little differently, but had an investigation going on for about 2 to 4 years. The SWAT came in, swatted her house, got all the information, took her to jail, and now she is still got a court case coming, but is looking at time in prison. So what I think is going to happen, because disability is not discriminated against in laws. I mean, no matter who you are, you have to follow all the guidelines. If I've got to pay taxes, you've got to pay taxes. If I'm on social media, just because you're in a wheelchair, you've got to still do the same thing I've got to do just because I'm not in a wheelchair. So anywho, I believe
Rose went to
that,
jail.
huh?
Gypsy Rose went to jail.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So what I believe is going to happen, and this is just from the outside looking in at many, many, many things. I believe this is an open investigation right now. Like she said, we have taken, she, at the end, she says it as, okay, now we've got your information. I am going to send this to whom it concerns pretty much, and we will get back with you. No, they are not going to tell you if it's an open investigation. No, the federal people are not going to tell you if they're looking into you. They don't want you to run. I mean, you're never going to know until they show up at your house.
So,
and it's over.
The green-eyed person sitting here, are you listening to anything that Diva is saying? Because you're saying that this is old news. Now, you've come here in 2025 with a fake profile. You're so passionate about sharing your opinion or making statements. Are you understanding what she is saying? Or are you just, it's old news? Because it may be old news to you, but you're still sitting here talking about that old news. That affects everybody. I could have donated money to her. I could have told the people from my side, go over, bless this girl. She's been bullied. Look at what people do in America. I could have done that. Imagine how many suckers are doing that because they choose not to listen to the masses and want to feel sorry for somebody because they monetize too. You see, if I sat there entertaining her and I sat there saying, oh my God, girl, I'm so sorry that you get bullied. I know that I could play that psychological game and get gifts and go along with it and manipulate the way she does. I'm not going to do that. No one's going to use anyone's money to capitalize off scams. And whether it's old news, new news, or no news, it's still something that people need to start talking about because it's happening. It's reality. It's not news.
So Green Eyes, it may be old news to you, but this is something that keeps going on day after day, month after month, minute after minute, year after year. This is all information that has piled up, just like with taxes. If you don't file your taxes, you can't look at the IRS and go, you're coming at me after 7 years. That was 7 years ago. Shouldn't you have come after me then? No. They do audits whenever they feel like it. And then if you have not paid your taxes in America, they are going to sue you for the last 7 years that you have not paid your taxes. Therefore, this woman now still to this day is still taking from people, and those people that didn't know that she was doing what she was doing is now finding out. So yeah, just because they didn't come to her a day later and say, Faith, I gave you money yesterday. What did you do with it? In all good faith, they gave her that money to do the right thing with. But okay, a year later, Sally is on TikTok and finds out that Faith didn't do the right thing. She has all of the right to have her opinion and to come back and say, Faith, I gave you that money to do what you needed to do with it, and you're still doing this? You have lied to how many more people? You have taken from how many more people? That's how awareness comes about.
Absolutely. And the thing is, if you stop talking about this, then she keeps doing it. And there are people out here who are literally taking from their savings, from their children's mouths to help her because they have good intentions. They want to see her thrive. They want to see her grow because that's what you do. As humans, we feel sorry for those we believe are less than us or less capable than us. Not in an inferior way, but we are able. So why not share? Why not help? Why not uplift somebody? Why not try to change someone's life? This is what we do. We have savior complexes and people take advantage of it. And there are people out here who actually deserve help. And then you sit there skeptical and like, nah, I don't think I'm going to help anyone anymore when you're capable. Even if it's just talking, even if it's just listening, people do deserve that. But people like Faith make you not want to even interact, make you want to close your eyes and say, this is not real. All these people are scammers. And it's setting a bad precedent for people with disability.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's stealing from your tax money because someone like her is receiving disability checks from your money.
And I know this is a small number to some people, but other people, this could be a big number. There was a lady who took a box with her about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. And she said, Faith, thank you for finally giving me time to speak. She goes, you know, when I gave you, I think it was like $100 or $150. That's why I say this may be a big or this may be little to some people, no matter the case. But she told Faith in that moment, Faith, if you're not going to use this money for what I give it to you for, please don't take it so that I can help somebody else. This woman isn't a millionaire. This woman doesn't have a lot of money, but what she wanted to do with this money is she wanted to help somebody in need. And so Faith is somebody that came across her and she's like, oh, well, perfect. And again, in that moment, she did tell Faith without knowing much about her, or knowing that this was all going to come about and her find out about this. But she told Faith in that moment, please don't take it if you're not going to use it the way it's supposed to be. And guess what? That woman who could have helped somebody else, somebody who maybe needed food or maybe needed a walker or maybe needed something in that moment, gave it to Faith and Faith blew it off. So now this woman gets wind that this is who Faith is, and you know that money didn't go where it was supposed to go. Has Faith taken thousands and not moved? Has Faith taken thousands more and not done the things she was supposed to do with it? She has. There is $90,000 sitting on the table from 3+ platforms that she has done this from. She has come from Meet Me, TikTok, Facebook. She has done GoFundMe's. This goes so deep for those of you who don't.
What's the craziest part here? Where I come from, South Africa, $90,000 is over over 1.5 million rand. You can buy an apartment here. You can buy a house here. You can start a life here. If you rent a place, you could pay your rental for 10 years. Even 20 years, depending on where. And she's taking these things for granted. There are people out here who are homeless, who are starving. She still has her parents to fall back on. Before TikTok and all these platforms, who was helping her? Where was she getting it from? Why was she not doing it back then? Because she doesn't need the help. It's because she wants the money, she wants the recognition, she likes the attention. For her to go and blow money on the Island Boys, those, again, I know who the Island Boys are. I couldn't fathom a world where someone would take their money, their own actual money that would help them, and give it to those 2 kids who sit there with racks of notes, making phone calls, sitting in their Miami mansions and shit. Like, it doesn't matter if it's rented even. The fact that they are sitting there and she is sitting there, wherever she is, what recognition did she get from that?
Yeah.
Is that the video?
She got her name said, and that was it.
Yeah, I'm blocked.
Yeah, and they blocked her after that.
How much did she spend on them?
I do believe, I could be wrong. I don't have like a receipt sitting in front of me. I have heard 200 and I have heard 2,000. So I don't know, but it was something.
Okay, yo, I think Miss Faith and I need to be besties because she must come put that. What? Excuse me? How generous? Mother Teresa. Goodness, how generous. 8 lions. I live in Africa and I've never seen 8 lions. I'm sorry, but how are people funding this behavior when the evidence is being posted by her? This is the logic that I can't get past.
I agree.
Lions.
I definitely agree. I scream it every day, like, how does it keep going? And like you've said, I've said, Faith isn't the only one. She is one of a million scammers or more. Millions.
Yep.
I don't know if you've ever heard of Lisa Richards. she's
Golly.
she's bad. She tops. Let's say if we think Faith is bad, Lisa's worse.
I need to start following all these people, and I need to. So this is the one thing about me that no one knows. When I come to TikTok, like I don't scroll, I don't go into people's feeds, I don't go in. I literally log on and log off. I won't reply to DMs unless I'm live on the show because I want people to understand that we are not friends. This is a community and we are family. And if I am here, I will do anything for you. But when I am offline, when you are offline, we must keep that distance. Why? Because our behaviors online are more important than our behaviors and our friendships and relationships or whatever it is offline. Because people need to see what honesty looks like. People need to understand what getting along, what humanity feels like. And I don't like cliquey behavior, but people like her tend to create these little groups and flocks of people who feel sorry for her, and then they start building armies around that. They start like their entire brand becomes their disability and people feeling sorry for them. And I can't understand why people like this are thriving on this platform when there are so many horror stories. You can Google them, right? Thank you, Tina. You can Google them. Why aren't people Googling them? Why aren't people doing their due diligence? You would never put your child in a school that you haven't researched, correct? Yeah. You would never go and buy a perfume that you haven't smelled. And you wouldn't spend $2,000 on a perfume that you've never smelled, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So why are we sitting on social media giving people who are, you won't give the homeless man on the street who is visibly emaciated, you won't give him your $5, you won't even give him your $1, but you will sit here and you will throw and throw and throw, you will go broke throwing, you'll be sitting in a trailer park at the end of the day while this person is thriving, and everyone then knows the story. And until it happens to them, they don't say anything. And I don't know why this behavior is so prevalent on this platform. Until it happens to you, you will accept that behavior. Until your friend, that person, Faith, does the same thing to you or betrays you or disrespects you, you feel some type of way, then she's a bad person. You could have prevented so many other people from becoming victims if you just turned around and said, hey, there's something wrong here. But they only choose to do it when they are burned. And when you have nothing left to burn, you set yourself alight. And that's what people do here. And it's sick. It's a sickness that's flourishing here. It's a sickness that's pretty much taking over this platform. And the more you talk about it, the more irritated they become because people are listening.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks for the follow. Hi, Palmer.
Hi, that's my bird going crazy, but I just want to say that it's not right, and the only reason why she's trying to go to a home or college or anything like that is because she wants to try to find a way that she can't get there.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Your parrot sounds like Pavarotti.
Yeah.
Super loud, but he's super cute.
Thank you.
He sounds super cute. Sorry. I just got distracted. Go ahead. Sorry. Yes, the only reason she wants to go in.
The only reason why she wants to go into a nursing home or anything else is because she thinks that if she's in a faculty that they ain't going to remove her to go to jail. What she's doing is wrong. I had mentioned in her live before about her mistreating her parents, and the parents has the right to tell her no because she isn't thinking that far ahead. Oh, I need 24-hour care. Who's going to care for me? She just wants to get out of there so that she can get out of the problem that she's in.
So hold up. When she needs to use the bathroom and stuff, do her parents to the bathroom?
That's what she says.
She wears a diaper.
Yeah, but even if she wears a diaper, she can get to the bathroom and pull her diaper down herself.
Yeah. What I'm curious about is, okay, she said her legs don't work, but her arms do. She is capable. There are people who are limbless, who have done extraordinary things.
Yeah, well, she has videos up on her page where she was walking I mean, it's just taken, short little few steps, but it has showed pictures of her walking.
So she believes, so everything that she had said tonight was basically she needs to go to this home X, Y, and Z. But every time we gave her, or I gave her a suggestion that would help the situation to enable her to get into a home, there was always an excuse. There was always this, there was always that, but it's $5,000 a month. Okay, but you're making that, but you're spending 90, da, 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 da. It's always something. It's not that she wants to go. It's that she wants an excuse that she can give to you so that she can deflect from answering your questions.
And that money that she got, maybe $400 wasn't enough to move out. But the people on GoFundMe, they save up for that money. They save it. They save
$400 is
people
a
that
lot of
donate.
money.
It is, but she can save and save and save until she gets there. She didn't have to take that $400 out and spend it on her coffee, spend it on her Netflix, spend it on her phone, spend it on whatever she wanted to spend it on. It wasn't hers to be spent like that. It was hers to be spent to be taken out of the situation that she was in.
This girl is living her best life. This girl is out here, like, honestly, she sounds like she is thriving. She sounds like she is living better than a lot of people on this platform.
Now listen to this. I was in a hospital for over a month, and I had bowel surgery done. I had put a thing up on here saying that I needed help paying my car note. And I could not get $1.
Do you know why? It's because people like her have taken away the compassion that people have for other people, because
Exactly.
everyone is a scammer, because you can't trust anybody because of people like her who have used disability, who have used their innocence, who have used purity to try to capitalize, to monetize, to take away your bread and butter. They're basically coming to your table and putting their hand in your mac and cheese and just eating that shit in front of you and not apologizing. It's like someone walking to your home with dirty shoes and rubbing it all over your floor and expecting you to mop up after them. That's what he's doing.
But I think it's more or less that she's in a wheelchair and from the blues and stuff like that people feel sorry for her. But, I don't think her parents are abusing her. In a way, I think her parents are involved in the money scheme as well. But people say
That's
they're
what
not.
I said earlier, to be honest. I said, sorry to interject, but I don't know her and I've never seen the dynamics, but I can tell you that a lot of people don't realize that it's not staged. These toxic and abusive households exist, and they have learned how to capitalize off it. They don't.
I do agree. I do.
Pardon?
I do agree. My house was like that when my brother's here, and that's the reason why I won't let my brother in my house no more.
What did you do at Disney? So that's that toxic dynamic, and people don't realize that you will be okay. I'm not saying you specifically, but you'll be okay with the dynamic that's being shown and the disrespect, because you know that there's half the people there who will feel sorry for you, and they will still gift on behalf of that because they want to give the parents an easier time. They want to take the load off the parents. In fact, they don't like this girl, but they will gift her based on the fact that they want to help the parents.
And what my thing is all these people that's on her app saying, leave her alone, let her be, let her do this, let her do that. And they gift her. So they don't think they necessarily agree with what she did. But I think it's ridiculous that they're on there telling people, leave her alone. Let her, she needs to pay for what she did.
She does. And that's why we need to keep raising awareness. And that's why we need to keep sitting here. We need to keep talking about it. And we need to make people understand that it's not just about her. It's about all of them, just like her. And when you can drop one, then the rest will follow. Because these people do not deserve a platform on any stage.
Did you know she was talking to a minor?
Oh,
There's a lot. There are some things I won't try to put out there. I mean, I know it's very
goodness.
But we have receipts and we don't have receipts. So I usually try to bring up the things that I can blatantly show you. Yes, she has spoke to a minor. The mother did come out. Now, do we have the proof? No, we don't. Do we have a video of the minor and her speaking? No, we don't. But did the mother say that she did talk to her child? She did. I'm glad it didn't go any further.
I'm very
But I truly do. No, you're fine. Go ahead.
This can't get any. Or can I just need to put this out here. Whether there's evidence or not, the allegations itself is explosive.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but this kind of person is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Danielle, I didn't know that the tea would overflow from the pot, piping hot. That is disgusting.
But when I was in the room one day when that mother of that child came in and she had to get text messages.
How is this girl getting away with this? I'm sorry, but like I watch things on Netflix and I'm like, you go boy, you put them in jail. Why? What?
I screamed the same thing.
No.
I'm trying.
The thing is, I just need to put this out here. I don't know this girl from above, but from the little bit that I have experienced, that's what it was, an experience. I can tell you that there's a lot more that you don't know that's not on this platform, that's not on any platform, because if she's so comfortable with these behaviors, it is not the first, it's not the second, it's not the third. If she's capable of bamboozling and getting away with it, I don't even want to imagine what she's gotten away with.
Okay.
And she said that people with disability can't be pathological liars. Whew, that was it for me. That was
Well, they can. People like her is.
So Karma, I'm sure you want her to see this one too. Hold on, let's play. I hope it's not too loud at first. This is Faith yelling at her parents.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're my caregiver, so fuck up, Buttercup. The furniture. Okay? And your phone is on. Yeah. Don't touch it! I pay for that shit! Okay. You're trying to get content. Because the way you treat me is ridiculous. You want to tell everybody that you have, They know! They know! And you're trying to bamboozle us? I'm not trying to bamboozle you. Back up. Give me my fucking phone. You're blocking my way. Give me my phone. Back up. I pay for that shit. Back up.
You need your chair. You need the chair.
You bitch.
Excuse me, she has a really nice home.
She does. She's very well taken care of.
Oh, hold on. Pause, everybody. I'm so sorry. Hold the phone. Hold up. I'm sorry. I'm a very visual person. I look at people's. I'm sorry, it sounds shallow and superficial. But when people sit on social media asking for money, I look at the environment around them. That has enough. She's not in a one-bedroom apartment where mommy and daddy are sharing a bedroom and she's sleeping on a couch in the living room. That is a nice home. That is a clean home. That home has old aesthetic. It has old charm. That means that her parents can afford to take care of her. That means that she's not living in squalor.
She comes on here and grumps and cries and everything else, but she don't get her way. When her parents tell her no, that's when you hear the sad stories coming out of her mouth saying what they're doing. Half of it, I don't think it's true. Because she was being abused.
But that was real. The parents are aggravated because they know
that was real.
Loud.
But if she was being abused, she calls the cops multiple times a month on her parents. They would remove her immediately out of that home if they found that she was being
Right.
abused.
Also, her mother looks like she's just frustrated. Also, can I just say, if she came from an abusive environment, she wouldn't be talking like that. She would not have that attitude. Mama would not play games. That phone would be broken.
She has 2 phones.
No, she's got like 3 or 4.
Oh, I don't know. I just see
Me, parents are scared threatened by chair. Did I hear right? Exactly. That's what I heard. I heard that the parents are actually being abused. The parents are
I'm going to show you, once I finish playing this, I'm going to show you a FOIA where she has charges of attempted M.
Oh my goodness, Gypsy Rose, stand aside. We've got space.
Yes.
Gotta have space.
Yes.
Ooh. What?
You're not the first person to say that either. Many people say that this looks like another case of, on quotes, Gypsy Rose. Yeah. But this one, we're a third of the way through. We'll finish it, and then I'll pull up the FOIA real quick.
Problem. Sorry for interrupting. Like, this is just...
No. It's crazy. So breaks are needed. You know, it's a lot to take in. It's a lot.
And he's using us for everything.
No, I'm not, Mom.
Taking our money away. Yeah.
You can't tell me to go to my room, you fuck. I live here too.
Okay. What did you do after?
I'm after you. Stop saying that he made a mistake. He didn't.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
Say that he was wrong.
He was wrong.
Okay. And then
He
say,
overreacted.
don't call it a mistake.
He
He
overreacted.
didn't. He knew exactly what
Okay,
he said.
you know what? Come here.
You're an idiot.
Okay. You're not able to control the drink.
I am. My arm hit it.
So it was an accident and it's over. We cleaned it up.
I don't need to just be banished to my room every time you don't like
You were
something.
in the room. You banished me. We were supposed to watch a movie.
I don't want to watch a fucking movie with you. I said I needed a break.
Okay, so why are you coming after me in my room?
Because you said something that was wrong.
What did I say was wrong?
You said that Dad made a mistake.
Yeah.
He didn't make a mistake.
You want content.
I don't want
You're
content.
using
I'm
Yes,
being
viewers.
I know I'm not.
Yeah.
God.
What? That is, firstly, it's so triggering because her parents, mom said it was wrong. He made a mistake, and then she said what she wanted her to say, and it's not enough.
You want to know? You want to know why she yelled at them? Because drink was spilled, and her dad used the wrong towel to clean it up.
What I think is bad is not going to say most of us, but some of us don't even have our parents here. And like I told her before, I would give anything to have my parents back. Would I ever talk to them like that? No. My parents would knock my teeth down my throat.
But yeah, her dad used in her eyes, the wrong towel to clean it up. And she cussed them from one end of the house to the other. I know, guys. I know there's so many videos, guys. I know there's a lot to show. We won't get it all out tonight. I'm sure that
People out here with moms and dads who have passed, who have been taken by addiction, who have just disappeared even. And a lot of my audience, like the regular audiences that I have during the day and things, we often talk about these things. We often talk about how painful it is to not be able to call your mom or dad to say, hey, I'm just thinking about you. I just thought, I've been having a bad day. I'd like to just talk to you, or going to have a cup of tea or coffee with your mom, or a meal with your dad, or just watching a game of football, even not giving a shit about football, but just being in the presence of your parents. And this girl is out here taking advantage of the fact that her parents, they could have chucked her out. They could have put her in a home. They could have put her in a facility. They are there imagine whiling out at your parents, at your father, because he wiped the floor with the wrong cloth. What? That, I'm sorry, but that is sick. It is evil. It is manipulative. It is controlling. She is controlling. She's a little tyrant.
Did she know about the kid that tried to help her with the trailer and get her money, send her money, and
Yeah,
to move?
Dalton. Yeah, Dalton. That was our first conversation.
How does this girl have
Yeah.
tattoos, by the way? I'm just sorry. I know, like, I have my body's covered in tattoos and they're expensive. And I know that it's much cheaper in South Africa than America. So, I'm sorry, but this ma'am is out.
Yeah, she has everything from tattoos to a nice house to she gets made by her parents 3 damn meals a day, whatever snacks she wants. She goes where she wants. She does what she wants. She buys what she wants. I mean, her life is paid for by TikTok and her parents, and it's sick. It's sick. It's gross. She door dashes anything she wants. I mean, her coffee, Starbucks fucking coffee all day, every day, whenever she wants it. That's her main thing.
This is Mama Libby on steroids. So we have lots of South Africans who are like her, the behaviors and things. But this girl has taken it to another level. This girl has, like, to blatantly sit here and spend your money that you're trying to better her life with, to spend it on DoorDash and Starbucks.
Well, DoorDash has a $10 pass for unlimited deliveries.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That doesn't even, there's a recent one. There was this one, and then there was just a week ago. Let me just jump to my page real quick because it's my very diva. Okay, so just the other day she screamed at her dad again. Okay, let's listen to this one. This was about college.
Diva, one thing.
No, you're okay.
Hi, can you please tell Diva? Hi, can you please tell Diva Baked apologizes? I didn't know it was this. I took a break for a few. So you see that this is good because a lot of people who probably just overlooked this, there were lots of people in here saying, I didn't know this about her. This is what awareness does.
Remember when I told you in the beginning, there's times I do have people that go against me, and then maybe it's a week, maybe it's a month, maybe it's 6 months from now. Some people do open their eyes and maybe see something that they're like, oh my gosh, these people really aren't as evil as I thought that they were. It's not that we're evil, guys. It's that sometimes, yes, I can be harsh. I get mad. I get frustrated. Day in and day out, we watch this woman take and take and take and just take some more and shove that shovel right into the ground. And yes, do I get frustrated? Do I get hate? Yes, I do. I've worked on being able to talk about this in the most respectful manner ever. But awareness comes with a lot of stress. And as much as we try to put it out there and get you guys to understand, I'm not going to beg somebody to be on my side. I'm going to tell you it, and I'm going to let you go and pray that you open your eyes to the reality of this is who she is. You know, when you go into her room and she's feeding you all this bullshit and saying that we're bullies and we're mean and we're this and we're that, if you've got not even 500 people, but if you've got 5 to 10 people giving you the same story, you might want to open your eyes and say, it's not just one person, it's not just 2 people, but it's a multitude of people saying the same thing. Should I look into this? Yeah, you should, or maybe just walk away because it's none of your business. But at the end of the day, some people may say it's none of my business. But I think if you're on a social media platform that's public to the world, it's everybody's business.
But listen, this lady over here is not gaining anything from telling you that this person is cheating you, that this person is scamming you, that this person is doing no good on this platform. She is not gaining no money, no time, no followers, no excitement, no happiness. All she's getting is angry and frustrated because she is taking time from her life, from her family, from her man's, from anything that could make her happy and content to tell you guys, like I do, tell you guys that there are people on this platform who are scamming and cheating and manipulating and hurting. These are criminal behaviors. It's attached, these emotions are all attached to one thing. She is committing criminal acts on and off this platform, and people continue to enable this behavior. And you apologizing, Beth, is phenomenal. Why? Because more people need to understand that it's okay to listen without responding, to listen, to hear, to listen, to understand, to just absorb, to take a step back. You want to be defender of Faith or anyone like Faith's universe, just take a moment to understand the method behind the madness, because the people are not crying in vain. They're not screaming and bullying and harassing. They are telling you that we want you to be safe out here on these streets. We want you to be aware of what's going on so you don't fall victim, so you don't go homeless, so you don't lose your house, your car, your family over bullshit like this, because it happens. Because people out here are sometimes too good for their own good, and they lose everything helping the ugly, the evil, the wrong on this platform.
Well, there was just a lady here, I think it was that came up on my news break, that she literally was collecting money for her brother, I think, and she collected like $40-some thousand, and she used it to go on trips and over like
good lives.
Cruises.
Thank you, Odie. Good lives. Wow.
Yeah, she's getting for a lot of stuff that they said that Faith was going to get for.
The thing is, I just want to put this out here. I don't know if it's occurred to you that people like this are called groomers. They're called predators. Grooming isn't just a sexual thing. Predatorial behavior is not just a sexual thing. It could also occur with finances, with emotions. This is grooming.
Hey everyone, thank you for having me. So
Hi.
I always hear, Faith saying, oh, this is just, I made a mistake. But this is a mistake that she's been doing for almost 6 years, from platform to platform to platform. And she says that it's only $300 that she owes back people. I can name one person that she owes $350 to. And that's a complete lie. That's just the GoFundMe. The back end from Snapchat, Cash App to all these other forms of payment that she's been getting because she begs people for money and people feel bad for her, is amounted to $90,000, we've figured. And it's really sad because people will keep on saying that, oh, it's nothing, it's just gifts, it's just a donation. No, we gave money to her to help her move away from home. And she's never done it. So, yes, it was theft by deception.
It's not just theft by deception. There's so much more to it, sir. It's also manipulation. It's the grooming process. It's getting you to trust her by listening to her story, to empathize and then sympathize. And when you do, when you start feeling guilty that you have it much better than her because you're able to create a life that you want and she's not, because you're feeling